7D, 16 through 21. Start with 16. Said, how much greater is the risk of death by accident than the death by kidney disease? Okay. So we'll want to compare rates, and so we have to go back to the table that has that. Accident rate is 122,800 over 315 million people in the U.S. This is accident. And the other one was, we had to compare that to death by kidney disease. Kidney disease is 45700 over 315,000,000. But just kind of looking, 45 doubled is 90. So this is more than twice as likely, like 2.5 times as likely. Now let's just kind of do the calculations here. 122,800 divided by 315,000,000, and we get 0.000389. 98. We'll round it to 4. Okay, now I'll do the other one. So now instead of 100,000, I got 45700 divided by 315. And this one is 1.4. Okay, 0.0014. I forgot the times the negative fourth. 5. And you can see that number is almost a quarter of that, a third of it, something like that. We can figure out that. We can take the 3898 divided by, that's 4 decimal places over, 145. And it's, nope, I got something off here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to do one more. 5, 0. So that's what I did. 1, 4, 5, 0. Do it again. Put a 0 on there, and it's 2.5 times more likely to die from an accident than from kidney disease. Wasn't that what it was? Yes. Okay. So that's 16. 17, 0.000389 divided by 0.000145 is 2.6, over twice as likely. And that's how you would do 16. 17 is probably going to be similar type of problem. Is the death rate due to Alzheimer's disease in deaths per 100,000? What is the death rate for Alzheimer's per 100,000? So we would take Alzheimer's is 84700 out of the 315 million times, and they want it per 100,000. And so you'd work that out. The 100,000 would cancel 5 zeros, and you'd have this divided by 3150. Okay, 18. Now you're supposed to figure out what is the death rate due to heart disease in deaths per 100,000. Heart disease, that would be 5,96400 divided by 315,000,000 times 100,000, and 19. If you live in a typical city of 500,000, how many would you expect to die of a stroke? So stroke is 128 900 for 315 million. That would be how many per person times a city of 500,000. And we get, I can cancel these sets of zeros, and so I'm going to have 1, 2, 8, 900 times 500 divided by 315, and we get 204,000, rounded 205,000. 205,000 of the I forgot some zeros here, so that would divide out 3 more zeros. 205, not 205,000, 205. There's 6 zeros on 315 million. I messed that up. Okay, so 205 people will be expected to die in a city of 500,000. Okay, what's our next one here? Where's my paper? 20. Now we're doing, if you lived in a typical city, 500,000, how many people would you expect to die from chronic respiratory? Chronic respiratory, going to be the same kind of calculation. Chronic respiratory, 143,400. 143,400 out of the 315 million people in the country, times how many you expect in your town, 500,000. 5 zeros will cancel 5 zeros. One of these zeros will cancel one of those, so I need to take 14340 times 5 divided by 315. And we expect about 228. 228 people in a city of 500,000 would have respiratory disease. 21. Mortality rates. Estimate the death rate for 60 to 65 year olds, assuming that there's 13.4 million 65 year olds in this bracket could be expected to die in a year. 60 to 65 year olds. We're doing 7-11. 7-11 says 60 to 65, the death rate. I'm going to have to put this book up here for you to kind of see what I'm doing. I'm looking at this table, U.S. death rate. 60 to 65 is somewhere around 10%. Maybe 8 to 10%. So you're going to have to pick a number in there. So we're going to go on clear. We're going to go 8%, 0.08 or 0.10, 10%, whatever, of 13.4 million. This could be, you could choose 0.08, you could choose 0.9, or 0.1 times 13.4 million. 13,400,000. 1,400,000 times 0.08 would give you about 0.0065. This was deaths. How many people in this bracket are expected to die in a year? 0.8 times this. How did I get that? Oh, I had some other stuff in here. Clear. let's get this right. 13,400,000 times 0.08 is about 1,072,000. 1,772,000. If you did 8%, if you did 10%, it'd be 1,340,000, somewhere in there. All right, now I'll start a new video.